Okay, so have you ever like been at the self-checkout and like maybe an avocado rolls onto the cart, and you're like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So get this, a recent survey actually found that like 37% of shoppers admit to not scanning at least one item at self-checkout.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy,
Like,
right?
that's a lot.
It is. And this is from a survey of over 1,000 self-checkout users for the Grocer magazine.
Yeah.
So like, it's not just a small little thing.
Right. Yeah, no, that's significant.
Yeah. And so it really got us thinking, like, what's going on here? Is this like a whole new world of shoplifting?
Yeah, it's really interesting because, like, it's not just about forgetting to scan a banana, right? Like, this is about self-service and how it's kind of changing, like, the whole idea of retail theft. Like,
Yeah.
where's the line between, like, a genuine mistake and, just straight up shoplifting?
Yeah, it's getting kind of blurry.
Totally.
Yeah. So like the survey found that 32.5% of people admitted to, weighing their produce, shall we say, creatively.
Uh-huh.
And then like another 38% put through like the wrong loose item. Yeah. And here's the thing that really gets me.
Right.
Over 54% actually prefer self-checkout to staffed lanes.
Really?
Only 29.8% prefer the cashier.
Huh. I wonder why.
I know, right?
I mean, is it like a speed thing or...
I think so, but I also think like, is there something about the anonymity of it? Like maybe for some people it makes it easier to, maybe do those little creative things.
Yeah, like, is it creating, like, a new type of shoplifter? Like,
Yeah.
people who would never in a million years, like, walk into a store and, like, pocket something, but, like, when they're in this self-service environment, all of a sudden it's like, well, maybe?
Right, yeah, exactly. Like maybe it just feels different.
Yeah.
And it's easier to be like, oh, it was an accident.
Totally.
Or maybe like, are we all just getting used to this new technology? Like maybe over time there will be fewer of these slip-ups.
Yeah, maybe it's just a learning curve.
Yeah.
But we talked to this criminology professor who made a really interesting point. He said that self-checkout creates, like, these opportunities for theft that just weren't there before. Like, in traditional retail, you always have that interaction with the cashier, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a person there.
Yeah.
But with self-checkout, there's, like, this sense of detachment and also, all those beeping scanners and the lights and everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of chaotic.
It is, yeah.
And it's easy to exploit that chaos, whether it's intentional or not.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
So where does that leave retailers?
Right.
They want to offer convenience, but they also have to think about their bottom line, right?
Absolutely.
Like, are we going to start seeing more security, like AI cameras watching our every move?
Maybe.
Or are prices just going to go up to, like, cover the losses?
That's possible.
Or could we even see, like, a big shift back to staffed checkouts?
I mean, who knows? I think it'll be really interesting to see how retailers respond.
Yeah.
Like, some might invest in, like, smarter systems that can, like, detect if the weight is off or if someone's acting suspicious. Others might try to, like, redesign the whole self-checkout experience,
Yeah.
Like, maybe make the instructions clearer or, like, get rid of some of the distractions.
Right.
Or even, like, bring back a human element somehow.
It's crazy to think that this whole self-checkout thing has, like, become this big social experiment.
I know, right?
Like, it's making us think about honesty and temptation in ways we never thought about before.
Totally. And, like, what does it mean for the future of shopping? Like, as technology changes the way we shop,
Yeah.
is this going to, like, change what we consider acceptable behavior?
It's a good question. Something to think about. I guess next time you're at the self-checkout.
Definitely.
Yeah, those avocados could be sneaky.
They really can.
All right, everyone, until next time, happy shopping.